at is differences between the old Oyo Empire and the Igbo political system. The political organization of the old Oyo Empire was semi-centralized, with the Alaafin as the head of government, while the Igbo political system lacked centralization and had no paramount ruler as the head of their society. So while the Oyo Empire had a semi-centralized system of government, the Igbo political system, they lacked centralization. It was a totally decentralized system of government. So while power was shared between both the Alaafin, the Alaafin of Oyo, the Oyo Mesi, the Ogboni society, and all, for the Igbo political system, every institution had certain powers instilled in them, and it was a totally decentralized system. The next thing we'll be looking at under the differences between the old Oyo Empire and Igbo political system is succession to the throne. Succession of the throne. Succession of the throne of the Alaafin was not hereditary. It was based on the discretion of the Oyo Mesi, and it was they could only pick a king among the royal families. So while the political system rotated at the stool of the Okpara on the basis of seniority in age and family in the Igbo political system. Succession to the throne of the Alaafin was not hereditary too. In the old Oyo Empire, it was based on the discretion of the Oyo Mesi, and the person that would be picked as a king was someone was going to be someone amongst the royal family. And while in the Igbo political system, the stool of the Okpara was rotated on the basis of seniority in age and family. The next difference we'll be looking at is the fact that the political organization of the old Oyo Empire had checks and balance in place. Nobody could abuse power back in the old Oyo Empire because there was a check and balance system in place. So if they found out that the Alaafin was abusing power, was misusing power, the Oyo Mesi would check his power. They could depose him. And if it was the Oyo Mesi that was abusing their power, that, for example, if the Oyo Mesi wanted to depose the king for something that the king had not done, or for something that the king did that was not wrong, the Ogboni society could check the powers of the Oyo Mesi. So the political system of the old Oyo Empire had a strong check and balance system in place, while the fact that nobody or organ could wield autocratic power in the Igbo political society served the purpose of check and balance. So for the Igbo political society, nobody could even could come and say the power invested in me is so much that I want to abuse it, because the power invested in every of the institution was not such that they could abuse the power. Power was instilled in every institution at the same level. So nobody could say, the power in me is so much that I want to abuse it. So the fact that nobody or any organ of government could wield autocratic power in the Igbo society served the purpose of check and balance. The next difference we'll be looking at is the fact that the Alaafin and the Oyo Mesi formulated the governmental policies in the Yoruba kingdom, but decisions were collectively taken by consensus of the title holders, the Ofo title holders, the Ozo title holders, the Council of Elders, the age greats, and the entire village among the Igbo. So for the old Oyo Empire, the Alaafin and the Oyo Mesi were the ones that formulated governmental policies, but decisions were taken by consensus in the Igbo pre-colonial, in the Igbo political society. In the Igbo political societies, decisions were taken through consensus. So everybody comes together, they make a decision, and everybody must follow that decision. So far everybody had agreed on that decision. Every one of them would follow the decision. So decisions were collectively taken by consensus of the title holders, the Ofo title holders, the Council of Elders, the age greats, and the entire village assembly among the Igbo. The next thing we'll be looking at is the fact that the Alaafin of the old Oyo Empire appointed lesser chiefs called Baales to rule the village, while the Okpara or Obi in the Igbo society had no power to appoint officials, and his power did not go beyond his village. The Alaafin of the old Oyo Empire had the power to appoint lesser chiefs called Baale to rule the villages and to bring tributes to him and, and to perform their duties. While the Okpara in the Igbo society did not even have the power to appoint officials, and whatever power the Okpara had in the Igbo political society could not go beyond his village. The activities of the age-grade society were more pronounced in the Igbo political system than in the Yoruba than in the old Oyo Empire. The activities of age-grades were very pronounced in the Igbo political system, but was not so pronounced in the old Oyo Empire. Another major difference between the old Oyo Empire and the Igbo political system is the fact that the Alaafin received tributes. The Alaafin received tributes from the villages, while the Igbo leaders did not receive anything called tribute or taxes. The next thing we'll be looking at is the differences between the Hausa, Fulani, and the old Oyo Empire political systems. The first difference is the fact that the Hausa Fulani governmental system was centralized and ruled by an emir, while the old Oyo Empire was semi-centralized and it was headed by an Alaafin. So the Hausa Fulani Empire was centralized. The Hausa Fulani governmental system was centralized and was ruled by an emir, while the old Oyo Empire was semi-centralized with power divided in some certain authorities such as the Alaafin, the Oyomesi, the Ogboni Society, and more. And the system was headed by an Alaafin.